again. It's Barker, who has been taken away from him and given away of Marry. Quickly plays on up towards got wide at full forward. Roberts at the back of the net, but a fine mark pulled down in defence by Graham Corns.
Graham Corns will relieve the pressure in the last line of defence there for the Tigers. It's West Torrens, Jackman there, can't control the ball. Lahoo's in there. Good handball over to Dirk Inglis, over his head. Here comes Lindsay off the ground. Soccer wants to score. Oh, a great goal by Bruce Lindsay. Seizing up the situation there, knowing he couldn't take possession of the ball and kick it off the ground for a major to West Torrens.
Well, there's the replay. You could be mistaken for thinking it's Wembley, not Adelaide Oval. Look at that. Beautiful control, left foot. It didn't go straight through the middle, but that didn't matter. It's still 6 points. A magnificent performance by Lindsay.
Puts the pass out in front of Inglis. Within there, Farquhar. Inglis at the second grab has been paid the mark. And now Torrens going to attack through Dirk Inglis, about 70 metres out from goal on the outer side.
Already danger signs for the Bays, but Dirk Inglis showing good form at centre half forward. A long drop punt up towards the full forward there. Corns up one hand, and a magnificent mark by Graham Corns. A typical Corns mark. One hand and grabs the ball as he hits the ground. Graham Corns on the last line of defence. Here's the replay. Good as marked by Graham Corns. One hand up. Corns up towards his centre half back. Not a good kick. Sporran coming in. Over there looking for Primmer. He's got an open goal. Runs in now. What's the shot? Looks good off the boot. Yes. That's Wayne Primmer's first goal for the Torrens. That's their second. They lead 2-2. Glenelg yet to score.
Well, Graham Corns is marking well, but he's not kicking well. 2 kicking mistakes has cost 2 goals. The kick was wrong. Wayne Primmer picked it up and kicked with his 4th kick, his second shot for goal and his first major. 2-2 West Torrens, leading Glenelg, yet to score.
For Peter White. White in front, can't hold the mark. Lindsay again, he's been a good player in his opening minutes for West Torrens. And a short pass finds McSporran. McSporran short, looking for Roberts. He finds that player in the 2 centre half forward position for West Torrens, and Graham Corns telling Neville Roberts where the mark is.
Well, Ken, danger signs all right. David Holst would have been 80 yards away from Neville Roberts then when he took that mark, and that's not the way to play halfback on Neville Roberts.
Rocky Roberts, in the 2 centre half forward position for West Torrens, has his chance to put their third on the board. Lining him up now. In he comes. It's off the boot. Umpire coming forward. He hasn't moved. No mistake there by Rocky Roberts. That's his first. Wet can't hold the mark. Through comes Robbie Walter. He can't handle the ball. Grambo's there. This is David Marshall. He's hurt and holding the ball. A good tackle by Cox on that occasion. Finds Glenelg holding the ball. Bradley favours the screw punt up towards full forward. High, and there is Rod Galton. A great mark by Rod Galton. And the last line of defence there for West Torrens, and his form has certainly been great. Watch this mark of Rod Galton. Back at the pack there, eyes on the ball, and a great mark. Western over to Hodgman. Hodgman on the left leg, blazes away at goal. They've scored. No, they didn't. Hit the post. Goal to McInerney. The Bays go forward in towards the full forward area now, off the fingers. A chance now for Robbie Waldo. Paul Western is hooked back in towards goal. I think he's got it. A bounce through goal. Well done from Paul Western, coming down from midfield. Got the ball from the front and hooked back, and the Bays had scored at last after 24 minutes.
There's the kick forward. Eyes on Western. Doesn't look like he can kick a goal from there. Superb kick around the corner, and Western is turning into a goal-scoring sentiment. He's kicked plenty this year. The bounce down. Glenelg with a tap away to Hodgman. Hodgman with the handball to David Holst. Weaves through the pack. Up towards full forward. The kick's on its way. But a fantastic mark by Enright on the last line of defence. Save for West Torrens. Slipped out now. A chance for Primmer. Chips out the short pass. Lindsay can't quite make it. Jackman in the action as well. Lindsay again. Here's a chance now. For McSporran shoots in towards goal. I believe he's got it. Goal. A fine one from Kevin McSporran, who made light work of the slippery ball to boot his first goal and West Torrens' 5th. Well, pressure goal by McSporran. The replay shows it well. Lindsay, a great dive. Couldn't get to the ball, but he backs up. Gets the kick out. Now McSporran just gets his boot to the ball. Falls over, but the kick was true. His first.
One grab, can't complete it. Cox too good on that occasion. In there, Anderson over to Western. No one home back there. Enright getting back desperately with Hodgman. Too good. Takes a fine defensive mark. McSporran in the puck. Over the top. Rendell goes in. Liu for the Bay. Can't get away. Primmer in the forward pocket. Snaps in towards full forward. Inglis again. Can't complete it. McSporran. Centimetres out from goal. Up over his shoulder. Inglis. Oh, he missed it. He had an eerie. Jackman hooked towards goal. I think it's touch poison.
Amazing. The last kick from Jackman, in fact, hit Dirk Inglis, nearly knocked him over. The goal umpire saw it. He's called it a point. Here it goes, a comedy of errors. Lahu almost caught holding the ball. Wayne Primmer, he kicks a lot of goals over the shoulder. Dirk Inglis is the player to watch. There's McLaren over the head. Inglis, now have a look at the leg. Misses it, comes off his heel. Jackman turns 3 times. In it goes, hits Inglis on the chin for 1 point.
Not a well-directed kick. Again, it's Primmer coming away, back towards the centre of the ground. Glenelg should have taken that mark there through Armfield. Can't mark, body's going in hard. Graham Torrens with the ball out of bounds in front of the grandstand on centre wing position. Well done, Graham Corns. He took a terrific whack then. Watch this as he goes in there from Ian Hanna. Bark, we're over to McVicker. A charge for Weston now. Gets round onto his left leg, chips out the short pass with a quick leading Walter. He's got an opportunity now. Great spear on the left foot, hooks back towards the half-forward line. Carey, McFarlane over the top. In there is Robson battling hard. Weston comes out with the ball. He doesn't know how he got it. Chipped out from Carey to McInerney. Goal! Well played. A great goal to Peter McInerney. And the Bay certainly needed that one. And I think that's the siren. Yes, the siren has sounded right at the time that Peter McInerney has kicked that goal. Peter Marker.
Yes, well, I suppose that's why Paul Weston goes forward, because he does things like that. Beautiful handball to Carey. On to McInerney, goal.
The French. He in turn, Hodgman. Hodgman midfield. Carey gives the break. Intercepted beautifully by Hill. Oh, what a mark. Lindsay holding the ball. Hodgman going short. Bradley at centre half back. Marks. Plays on quickly to the outer side ground. Looking for McFarlane. That player marks well. Plays on. Uses the ball well to Weston. Weston, one bounce. Into the centre half forward. Into the goals at the long drop. Punt on its way. The umpire moves to his left and slightly offline. And Glenelg cannot afford to miss those golden opportunities. Glenelg 2 goals 6. Trailing West Torrens 6 goals 11.
Yes, that's Paul Weston at his best. He looks really good when he's running forward. The Bradley kick. Found McFarlane. Weston running forward. Handles the ball beautifully, Weston. Gave the ball everything. 1 point only.
Uses the ball to Marriott. Marriott going to Ian Hanna in the middle of the ground. Hanna's by himself, plenty of time. Onto the right boot. To the half-forward line, looking for Galt and finding that player on the half-forward line in front of Keith Coolman. Rod Galt had a great first half for West Torrens. We've played 9 minutes of this third quarter, and West Torrens 6-12, lead Glenelg 2 goals 6. Galt, some 70 metres from goal, lines him up. Kick not good off the side of the boot. In comes Dirk Inglis, can't complete the mark. Over to Jackman. Jackman weaves back out of the pack towards the teeth of goal. Roberts is there and takes a magnificent falling mark. Neville Roberts, eyes on the ball, and takes a fine falling mark some 35 metres from goal on a very slight angle. Magnificent mark then by Rocky Roberts, committed himself to the ball, eyes on the ball, and he has a chance now to put the 7th goal on the board for West Torrens. 6-12 West Torrens, leading Glenelg 2 goals 6. This is Rocky Roberts lining up some 35 metres from goal. Kicks on its way, looks good off the boot. The umpire hasn't moved. 4 points to West Torrens. That's his 2nd goal. West Torrens go to 7 goals 12, leading Glenelg 2 goals 6.
Yes, Neville Roberts, there he is, at his best, and as we so often say, he doesn't miss goals. He said at the beginning of the year that he was going to be careful where he put his head. I don't think he really worried about it on that occasion. He was blind, came in, threw the arms out, and took the mark.
Very little breeze to speak of. The left-footed Rogers puts it in the air. It's not going to make the distance. In the square is Anderson, but over the top, Galt. And what a superb pair of hands this fellow has.
Not a good kick again on this occasion. Going short and finds McSparren. And Keith Coolman, normally a good kicker of the ball, hasn't been reliable today in that field. McSparren short, finds Hanna, and Glenelg's defence in rags at the moment as West Torrens have loose players all over the ground. Rod Galt coming in there. A bit of encouragement for Ian Hanna. He's some 50 metres from goal, directly in front. Kicks on its way, it's a drop punt. The umpire hasn't moved. There's a major for West Torrens. They go to 8 goals 14. With Glenelg 2 goals 6, and that's Ian Hanna's first goal. We're 16 minutes into the third quarter.
They moved Copping, trying to get a bit of a lift in the forward line, but at the moment the Torrens defence too tight. Corns, fine mark, Thought about slipping it over to McInerney, but would have put him under pressure. Kicking short to McInerney this time. That's loose checking by West Torrens. That's the Rovers' fault there, and on the ball at the moment is Lindsay, who's left for Marriott to go down and stand the mark. But McInerney from 40 metres out, his 13th kick, heading towards the River Torrens, and that is home, and the Bays needed it. Their third goal, and they've taken 2.5 quarters. McInerney second, 3 goals, 7. Glenelg trail West Torrens 8-14.
Bounce down. Body being used by both players. Finally, it's Torrens with the ball up towards centre-half forward for the Tigers. On the lead there is Colin Anderson, a good mark in front of Doug Cox. Decides to play on. Goes in towards the full forward line there. Peter Carey from behind. Pushes the West Torrens player under the ball. And it's in fact been paid the mark. I thought Peter Carey was a little fortunate that he wasn't penalised for pushing the West Torrens player, Rendell, in the back.
Yes, in the end, it looks like Glenelg has found a forward, and certainly in the last 2 minutes, Colin Anderson.
I think he's got too much pace for Doug Cox, and certainly he's been out of the blocks pretty well.
Carey with the kick down has made no mistake.
Gold tapped away to Hodgman, hooks high, won't make the distance. Who's going to get this? Fisted away by Robson. A chance now for McInerney, winds through the pack, sets it up for Marshall. 40 metres out, hooks in towards goal. It's going to be close, it's a goal. Oh, what a goal! And the Bays have got the one they needed. As he takes a good mark, slips it back to Holt in the 1-2. Holt's 40 metres out. Oh, the kick's not a good one. Enright gets a bad bounce. McInerney, Peter Carey, flanked there by Weston. Oh, he tunnel balls it, and Roberts sacrifices a point. Oh, he kicked a 40-metre one through his own behind post.
Armfield will relieve the pressure for Glenelg.
McSporran limping.
Armfield up towards the centre of the ground. Corns is there, takes a mark on his chest. Goes towards the centre of the ground, looking for Peter Carey, who's come into the game his first 3 minutes of this last quarter. Plays on quickly, up towards the half-forward line. McInerney there. Also Peter Ward, he's had a quiet one today. Ball on the outer side ground. Players going in. Finally it's West Torrens through Doug Cox. Now it's Glenelg. Torrens again, bad handball on that occasion to Peter Cousins. Jimmy LaHoo onto the left boot, short to Peter Carey. Finds that play in the middle of the ground. Peter Carey with a long kick up towards full forward. McVicker's there and takes the mark. Used the body well, pushed the player slightly under the ball, and McVicker some 35 metres from goal.
Yes, Ken, danger sign for Torrens. Peter Carey starting to get into the game, and Darren Flew and McSporran both limping.
McVicker 35 metres almost in front. Kicks on its way. The umpire hasn't moved. That's a vital goal for Glenelg.
At the centre bounce, it's Carey on the ball at the moment in opposition to Rendell coming in on the same side. Rendell gets that tap. Carey, however, gets the end result. Corns high towards half forward. McVicker again at the back of the pack. A chance for McInerney. Tap from McVicker over to Copping. Heads towards the open goal, and the Bays are back in business. Great goal to Copping, his first, and put that one down to Colin McVicker.
Oh, superbly done by McVicker. He's not a good-looking player, but he's very effective. Corns got the ball out. McVicker missed the ball. He dived onto the ground and shoved one out to Copping. Copping ran through and put through his first. Glenelg coming back, 7-9, trailing Torrens, 9-14.
Cox with the kick-off. Good kick, down to the half-back line. Oh, great mark by Shane Brambo. Magnificent mark. Plays on. Great football at the moment from the Oval. Back towards the centre of the ground. There's that mark. Look at it. Oh, it's a beauty.
Roberts again, but over the top it's Farquhar who takes the relieving the mark.
Farquhar will put Glenelg into attack up towards centre half forward. By himself there is Robbie Walter, and in fact will be given the free kick for too high. Walter, some 15 metres from goal, has a chance to score for Glenelg. They trail by 15, 16 points at the 19-minute mark of this last quarter.
It's that rule again, Ken. If you get hit high, irrespective of whether it was intended or not, there's the replay. Walter grabs the ball. You'll notice he gets a whack in the head. There it is. So he gets the free kick.
Right. Walter, some 15 metres from goal, directly in front. Vital kick to Glenelg. It's on its way. It's on line. Yes, it's made no mistake. It's a goal to Glenelg. That's Walter's first goal. They go to 8 goals, 12, trailing West Torrens 9-16 in the game. It's really come alive. 10 points the difference. Finally, it's Holt coming away with the ball. Back towards the centre of the ground. Corns by himself. can't complete the mark, recovers well, then loses it again. But great work by Enright. Strong, determined work. Kept the ball off the boot, up towards the full forward line for West Torrens. Minogue is there. He pushes the ball out to Scott White. But once again, the player's falling on the ball and a bounce down the full forward line for West Torrens. Great work there by the back pocket player for West Torrens, Bobby Enright. O'Connor to bounce down. Here's the replay. Graham Corns can't handle the ball. Goes in there, but Enright cleared beautifully.
English's kick off the side of his boot. Went out of bounds on the full, and will have a relieving Bay kick. Peter French. Long kick back towards the half-back line. McVicker. Goal! Oh, what a magnificent mark. Oh, can this fellow ever grab a ball? Have a look at the replay. Gold crashes the pack from the side. McVicker getting into position. Corns the bodywork. Gold over the top and with strength. Corns had his hands on that as well, but Gold was just too strong. Rodney Gold. Kicks a nice looking screw punt in towards full forward. Set themselves off. There's a few early flyers there. Scott White looking for backup support. Gives it away. Inglis goes for the fist. So too does the Bay defender. And the ball is forced out of bounds. If you didn't believe it the first time, have a look at the second. Rodney Gold.
Great mark there by Gold. Yes, and there's the siren. It's all over. West Torrens home by 11 points. The final score in the great last quarter here from the Adelaide Oval. West Torrens 9 goals, 18, 72. Beating Glenelg 8-13, 61 by a margin of 11 points.